Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to talk to you through how to fill in Venn diagrams with three sets in a problem solving style. So in these types of questions you're being given the amount of people that have answered to a particular survey or whatever, and you're trying to fill those in as opposed to the elements on the Venn diagram. So like we always do, we're going to start off by drawing our Venn diagram. So I've had a read through this question, as you should have as well. So we've got 100 students, that's your universe. They're either liking English, maths or Irish. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw my Venn diagrams, and I'm going to label them. So I've got English, I've got maths, and I've got Irish. And then I'm going to draw my universe around the outside. And we know in this case that the universe is equals to 100 people, and that will be important for later on. Now, again, it's important to read through all of the information. So we're told that we've got 35 who like English. Now, that's the entire English circle. So what I'm going to do straight away is put 35 into my brackets. We're told that 50 like maths. So again, that's in total. And we're told that 29 like Irish. We're told that 12 like English and maths, so that's the intersection. We're told that 8 like English and Irish, again the intersection between those two circles, and 6 like English and maths only. We need to be really careful of that when we come to it. And finally 5 like all three subjects. That's the one that we should always start off with. Okay, so you should always try, if you can, to find out which one is the intersection. That's the one that you should always fill in first. So 5 like all three subjects, that's going to go straight into the middle. And we'll tick that off. And we've kind of used the 35, the 50 and the 29, but that hasn't gone explicitly into my circles yet. So let's go and look at the rest of the information. So we're told that 12 like English and maths. That means that that should go into this section here. Because we've already put in 5 people in there, we need to subtract 5 away from the 12 to find the people that only like English and maths. That's really important that you do that. So 12 take 5 gives you 7. And we're moving on then to the next one that says 8 like English and Irish. So again, looking at English and Irish, that's this entire section here. So we'll have to do 8 take 5. That gives me 3. Take that one off. And then 6 like Irish and maths only. That's just this section here, because they don't like English as well. So that one slots straight in. So it's really important that you read these fully. At this point, we need to use what we have out in our brackets beside English, maths and Irish. So to fill out the rest of the English circle, we need to say, okay, 35 people said they like English. We've already filled in a certain amount. So we filled in the 7, the 5 and the 3. So we have to do 35 minus the 7, 5 and 3. And that's going to give us 20. And just to double check, you can obviously add those up together as well. The next one then, the math circle, we know that 50 people liked maths overall. So we're going to have to do 50 minus 7 plus 5 plus 6. And that is going to give us 32. And finally for the Irish circle, we have to do 29 minus the 3, the 5 and the 6. And that's going to give us 15. The last thing you need to do is to double check that the entire universe has been accounted for. So you need to add up 20 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 6 plus 32 plus 15, and that gives you 88. You then need to do 100 minus 88, which gives us 12, and that goes into your universe. Okay guys, I'd like you to have a go at this question now in your copy. Please pause the video, try it, and then come back and see how you got on. Okay, so we're going to start like we always do. We're going to draw our 3 circles, and we're going to label them basketball, hurling and Gaelic, and we're going to draw in our universe. And in this case we know that there's 110 students in our universe. So we're told that 40 like basketball, so again that's the entire basketball circle. We're told that 45 like hurling, and we're told that 33 like Gaelic. We're told that 11 like basketball and hurling. We're told that 8 like hurling and Gaelic, and that 5 like basketball and Gaelic only. So again, if this is on the exam, I'd go and underline that. And 4 like all 3 sports, so I'm going to fill that into my middle straight away. Then I deal with the basketball and hurling. So the basketball and hurling intersection is the entire way around here. So if 11 like them and there's 4 already in there, we need to do 11 minus 4, which gives me 7. Tick that one off. The next one then is that we have 8 that like hurling and Gaelic. So that's in here. And because there's already 4 in there, we need to put another 4 to add up to 8. And 5 like basketball and Gaelic only. So basketball and Gaelic is just this bit only, I should say. So therefore that's going to be 5. So 9 of them like basketball and Gaelic overall. And then we need to go and figure out what the summations of our circles are going to come to. So in this one, it's going to be 40 minus 7 plus 5 plus 4. And that's going to give me 24. The next one we can do then is the Gaelic circle. So that's going to be 33 minus 5 plus 4 plus 4. And that's going to give me 20. And finally then we need to do our hurling one, which is 45 minus 7 plus 4 plus 4. And that's going to give me 30. Finally then we need to go and add up 24 plus 7 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 30 plus 20, and we need to subtract that away from 110. So therefore we're going to have 110 minus 94, and that gives me 16. Alright guys, so this example is slightly trickier. When you read through all the information, you'll notice pretty quickly that there is an X value there that we haven't seen before. Don't panic, we're going to attempt it the exact same way as we've done it before. We just need to take that into consideration as we're going through it. So when you read through it, you'll see you've got 82 people being asked about their favourite fruits, and we're being given apples, bananas and pears. So just like we've done already, we're going to draw out our Venn diagrams, and we're going to label them A, B and P. And then our universe is around the outside, and our universe is equals to 82. So 82 people should be incorporated within this Venn diagram. So we're told that 39 people liked apples, so we'll put that outside as we've done before. We're told that 50 people like bananas, and we're told that 39 people like pears. We're told that 21 people liked apples and bananas, so again that goes into the intersection. 18 liked bananas and pears, again intersection, and 19 liked apples and pears. We can't do anything with those right now, but we're told that X liked all 3 types of fruit, so that X is going to go into the centre of all 3. And again, don't let it panic or freak you out, it's okay, we're going to take it step by step. Right, next thing we do then is we go back to the intersections. So we're told that 21 liked apples and bananas. So if we just think about where the apples and bananas go, we need to think, okay, well if that was a number in there, we would have just subtracted it from 21. However, it's a letter, so all we can do is write down 21 minus X until we know what X actually is. And we'll take that one off for the moment. Then we're told that 18 liked bananas and pears. So let's think about where bananas and pears are going to be. It's in here. And again, we don't know what X is, so we can just write down 18 minus X. And finally, we're told that 19 liked apples and pears. So let's look at where that would be. And so we need to think about the fact that the entire intersection is 19. So therefore, this section is going to be 19 minus X. And apologies, I should have drawn that Venn diagram slightly bigger, but hopefully you get the idea. Okay, next thing we need to do then is take care of the areas in the outer circles. This bit does take a little bit of time and concentration. So we know that this entire A circle adds up to 39. Therefore, if we add together the 3 parts and subtract it from 39, we should be able to get the bit on the outside. So basically what we need to do then is think about the fact that we have 39 and we need to subtract away 21 minus x plus 19 minus x. They're all the bits that are already in my A circle. So let's tidy that up a little bit. So that's going to be 39 minus. Make sure you keep everything in a bracket until you've tidied it all up. So we've got 21 plus 19. That's going to give you 40. And we've got minus x plus x. So straight away that's going to cancel out and we're left with one more minus x. Therefore 39, apply the minus to your brackets. That's going to be minus 40 plus x. That's because that minus hits off the 40 and off the minus x. So that's going to give me 39 minus 40, which gives me minus 1 plus x. So that minus 1 plus x goes up into that circle. Next of all, we're going to look at my pair circle. So that's going to be, again, 39 minus everything in the pair circle. So 19 minus x plus 18 minus x. Therefore, that's going to be 39 minus 19 plus 18, which gives you 37. The minus x and the plus x are going to cancel, so you're left with just a minus x. That minus on the outside hits off everything inside. So 39 minus 37 plus x. So therefore that's going to be 2 plus x. So that can go in here. And finally we need to do the same for the banana circle. So in this one it's going to be 50 minus 21 minus x plus 18 minus x. So tidying that up, 21 plus 18 gives you 39. The minus x and the x cancel again, minus x. The minus hits off everything inside the brackets, so that's going to be 50 minus 39 plus x. So that's going to give us 11 plus x. And we pop that up inside. Okay guys, so at this point we've done all the hard work. What we need to do now is figure out what the value of x actually is. Now if we think about it, we filled in our entire Venn diagram and we know that it should add up to 82 people. So what we need to do now is we need to write out a big expression of all of the values within our Venn diagram and let it equals to 82. So that's what I'm going to do now. So you just need to take this step slowly. So I'm going to start off with the A circle. So I'm going to write down minus 1 plus x plus 21 minus x plus 19 minus x. So I've taken care of my A circle. Now I need to take care of the rest of the B circle. So I've already included the 21 minus x, the x and the and that's it. So now I need to put in my 11 plus x and my 18 minus x, and then the final part that I haven't included is my 2 plus x. Then I go back and actually tick them all off to make sure I've included them all. So I've got minus 1 plus x, I've got my 21 minus x, I've got my x, and I've got my 19 minus x, then I've got my 11 plus x, my 18 minus x, and 2 plus x, and that should all equals to 82. Now we need to tidy up on the left hand side. So first of all, let's have a look at all the x's. So I'm just going to put a line under all the x's, and I am noticing that I've got a lot of pluses and minuses which will cancel out straight away. So I've got a plus x there and a minus x, so they cancel. I've got another plus x and another minus x, so they cancel. Then I've got another plus x and a minus x. So I'm only left with one other x, so I'll write down x. And then I need to look at all the numbers. So I've got minus 1 plus 21 plus 19 plus 11 plus 18 and plus 2. So we're going to pop that into our calculator and get an answer. And when you add those all together in your calculator, you're going to get plus 70. And that's equals to 82. So we want to get x by itself, so you're going to minus 70 from both sides. So therefore x is equals to 12. And then all you need to do is you need to refill in your Venn diagram with 12 instead of x. So I'm going to draw that out here again. So I've got A, B, and P. And we know that 12 goes into the middle. Then up above it, it says we've got 21 minus x. That's going to be 21 minus 12, which gives you 9. Between the bananas and pears only, it's 18 minus x, which is 18 minus 12, which gives me 6. And between apples and pears only, it's 19 minus 12, which gives me 7. On the outside of A, then, it's minus 1 plus x, so that's minus 1 plus 12, which gives me 11. With B, it's 11 plus x, which gives me 11 plus 12, which gives me 23. And outside P, it's 2 plus x, which is 2 plus 12, which gives me 14. To make sure that we've done this properly, you're going to add up each of these numbers now, and you're going to check to see if they add together to give you 82. So if you can add all those numbers together now in your calculator, and they should give you 82. Okay guys, I'm going to ask you to have a go at this question. You can read through it yourself, but the one thing I want to draw your attention to is the last sentence where it says, let X represent those students who liked ice cream and chocolate but not crisps. So X will not go in the same place it did in the last example, but you're going to complete this question the same way. So please pause the video, have a go at filling out your Venn diagram, and then collating all the information to add up to 50 and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to start by drawing my 3 circles and my universe, and we know that our universe has to add to 50. Okay, so I'm going to label each of them. So we've got ice cream, we've got chocolate, and we've got crisps. Unfortunately, because I've got 2 C's, I could call it CH and C word, but you get the idea. Okay, first thing I'm looking out for in that sentence is, or collection of sentences, is do they mention all 3? And they do. They say 8 said they like all 3. So I'm going to put 8 into the middle. We're also told that 5 said that they do not like any of these. So I'm going to put 5 on the outside straight away. So those 2 sentences are finished with now. We're told that 28 said that they like ice cream, so that goes onto the outside in my bracket. We're told that 26 said they liked chocolate. And we're told that 26 said they like crisps. We're told that 17 said they liked chocolate and crisps. So again, if we go to our intersection, so chocolate and crisps, that's in here. So because it was 17, you need to do 17, subtract 8, and that's going to give me 9. We're told that 11 said they like crisps and ice cream. So if we look at crisps and ice cream, that is going to be this circle here. So we need to do 11 minus 8, which gives me 3. And we're told to let X represent those students who liked ice cream and chocolate, but not crisps. So ice cream and chocolate is obviously here, but not crisps, so it's just this section. So we can actually put the X in there straight away. And now we can still do what we're always used to doing, which is figuring out the outside parts. So if we do the crisps bit first, because that's the easiest, we can just do 26 minus 3 plus 8 plus 9. So that's going to give us 26 minus 20, which is equals to 6. So we can fill that in there. Then up on the top right hand side, which is the chocolate circle, we're going to do 26 minus x plus 8 plus 9. So that's going to give me 26 minus x plus 17. Therefore, it's going to be 26 minus x minus 17. And that's going to give me 9 minus x. And we can go and fill that in up here. So that's 9 minus x. And then finally the ice cream circle is going to be 28 minus x plus 8 plus 3. That's going to give us 28 minus x plus 11. Therefore, that's going to be 28 minus x minus 11, which is going to give me 17 minus x. Finally, then, we need to work out the value of x. So what we need to do is we need to take all of the information in our Venn diagram and let it equals to the total, which is 50 people. So I'm going to start off, oops, I forgot to fill that in there, 17 minus x. So I need to calculate the entire total of all my circles and the outside of the circles, which is our universe, and let it equals to 50. So that's going to be 17 minus x plus 8 plus 3. So I've taken care of everything in my ice cream circle. Then the remainder of my chocolate circle, which is 9 minus x plus 9. And the outside of my crisp circle, which is 6, and the outside of my universe, which is 5. And that is all equals to 50. Now I'm going to have a look at my x's. So I've got a minus x and an x, they cancel straight away. And I'm just left with one other minus x. So I'm going to write that down as minus x. Then I've got a 17 plus 8 plus 3 plus 9 plus 9 plus 6 plus 5. We're going to pop that into our calculators now. And that's going to add together to give me 57. So 57 minus x is equals to 50. And then we want to get x by itself. So we're going to minus 57 from both sides. Therefore, minus x is equals to minus 7. And then we want to obviously change the x into a positive. So we're going to multiply across by minus 1. So therefore, x is equals to 7. So that basically means, guys, that 7 is the amount of people that like ice cream and chocolate only. We've been asked to represent this information on a Venn diagram and then just calculate the value of x. So we're done. That's our final answer.